Hello guys, today our topic is for Thursday 6th of June 2019 mathematics paper with calculator height here. So this is part 1 where we will find the first 10 question, and in the part 2 we will do the rest of that. So now in here in this paper, in the first one, they have said you must write down all the stages in your working. First question is comes in the part A. The solve 14n greater than 11n plus 6. First of all, we need have to solve out and find out the value of n. In here, just like we go, the equation has been given. We need to subtract, take away 11n on both sides to get rid of n on that side, right hand side. So minus 11n this side and minus 11n that side. You don't need to write down that step, but for information. So 14 take away 11, they give you 3 of n greater than, and 11 take away 11 is only 6 left. So now divide by 3 that side, divide by 3 that side, we'll get rid of 3 from that side. So n is equal to, n is greater than 2. So answer is n greater than 2. This is our answer. Let's give you a 2 marks for that. So secondly, on the number line below, show the set of values of x for which x plus 3 less than and equal to 4 and x plus 3 is greater than minus 2. We need to write down at a number line. First of all, we don't have a single value. First of all, we need to get rid of 3 from here. What is the opposite operation of positive 3, which is negative 3? So we need to take away negative 3 on that side and negative 3 on that side. That will give you an equation x remains less than equal to 4 take away minus 3 give you a 1, and minus 2 and minus 3 give you a minus 5. If the signs are same, their value will be added, but the signs still stay the same. So now you can see that when we have 2 points, one point is on minus 1 and the second point is on 1. So x lies between 1 and minus 5, but x is greater than 5 only, then we have to open a circle. But in here x is less than equal to 1, which give you a solid circle. So that line lie between that is called x lies between greater than minus 5 but less than and equal to 1. So that give you 3 marks also. So the total of question 1 is 5 marks. So with that too, you get 5 marks. So now we are moving to our next one. The third is, they have been saying in here, Hannah is planning a day trip of 195 students. She asks a sample of 30 students where they want to go. Each student choose one place. The table shows information about the result. The theme park is 10, theater 5, sports center is 8, seaside is 7. Work out how many of 195 students you think will want to go to the theme park. So want to go to the theme park. So how many? First of all, we need to find out how many student they has been choose for theme park, like 10. So how many total student she has surveyed, which is 30. So 10 out of 30. So what is the proportional values comes up? 1 over 3. So how many total students are? 195. So 195 divided by 3. So we will get out the value, which is 65 student will go to the theme park. So answer is 65. If they are asking for the theater, so how many theaters they are going? 5. So we can say that 30 students. So 5 out of 30. So the ratio becomes for that 1 over 6. They will be different. In sports center they are different. The seaside they're going to be different. So now they are asking, state any assumption you made and explain how this affect your answer. My assumption is I assume that. So I assumed that the proportional value, because that's a proportional sample. Proportion sample of theme park. Yeah, and it could be a different to the actual. To the actual proportional. So just they give us a hint, so that's why I have selected, because this she has selected, we found out the just like a probability. So any sample has been, total sample has been given 30, so these are the condition. So we find out the probability of theme park, which is 10 out of total. So 1/3 is the proportions comes up in that. So that proportion is multiplied with 195 to get the actual amount of students wanted to go to the theme park. So that question give you 3 marks. So we are moving to our next one. So in her says it here, a container is in the shape of cuboid has been given. The container is 2/3 full of water. A cup holds 275 ml of water. What is the greatest number of cups that can be completely fitted with the water from the container? So as you know that 1000 centimeter cubic is equal to 1 liter. Yeah, or we can say that 1 liter is 1000 milliliter, or proportional to 1000 milliliter. So as we know that we need to find out the volume. The volume is length time width time height, which is 30 times 6 times 19 centimeter. We need to find out the volume of that, and you have to use a calculator to get out the volume of the value, which is 3420 centimeter cubic. Yeah, so they are said that 2/3 of contains the water. The container contains 2/3 of water. So 2/3 times 3420, which is equal to 2280 centimeter cubic, which is directly proportional to 2280 milliliter. That is our value. So now they said that so 275 milliliter of water, that's why we have converted that one. So 2000, a cup holds 275 milliliter of water. So now we have to divide that value. So 2080 divided by 275 to get out the value of how many cups this comes. That it comes 8.29 recurrings, and up to so on. That's why they said that find out the value, how many greatest number of cups, greatest number of cups, like how many full cups goes into that container. So 8.29929 something comes up. So total number of cups, full cups are 8. This is our final answer. So we go on to the next question. They have said that in here, ABC is a right angle triangle. Calculate the length of AB. Give your answer correct to the 2 decimal places. As you know that this is a right angle triangle, so we have to use the Pythagoras theorem, or we can, yeah, so Pythagoras theorem, that's the angle opposite. This is our angle. What side is called opposite? And this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. So now as you know that the finding sine of angle is equal to opposite over hype. So we need to find out the opposite side. So sine 38 degree is equal to, opposite is AB and height is 16 centimeter. So 16 times sine 38 is equal to AB. So now we need to work out with the calculator to find out the value of AB, which is up to 2 decimal places. So AB is equal to 9.85. So 9.85 centimeter. This is our answer. Now in here, the Sally used to use her calculator to work out the value of a value of a number y. The answer on the calculator display begins with that 8.3. So complete the error interval. Now if we use a calculator, so we have a number line. If we write down here 8.3, in here sometime that comes up 8.30005, or we can say that 8.33393333 up to so on, and 8.39999 up to so on, and the last one is comes up like at that end 8.4. Between these are the millions numbers comes at millions, trillions numbers comes between that two intervals. So now they are asking what is the interval. The interval, we can say that they have been started, the started which is actual value has been given, which is 8.3. So we can say that 8.33 y is equal to 8.3 or greater, but it must be less than 8.4. Between these digits 3 and 4, there are millions, trillions numbers coming. That is our interval of that one. So now we are moving to the next one. So 360 pound is shared between Abby, Ben, Chloe and Danish. The ratio of the amount Abby gets to the amount the Ben gets is 2 and 7. So Abby represent A and Ben represent B. The ratio between A and B is 2 and 7. The second one is the Chloe. We can write down A represent Abby, B represent Ben, C represent Chloe, and Danish D represent that. So now we need to find Chloe and Danish each get 1/5, meaning 1.5 times of the amount of Abby gets. Abby gets what? Abby gets 2. So 1.5 means, so Chloe and Danish get 1.5 for Abby gets. So we can say 2 times 1.5, 2 times 1.5. This means the both get 3. So the ratio between all four of them is equal to Abby got 2, Ben got 7, Chloe got 3, and Danish got 3 also. So total parts, how many total parts are got there? So 2 add 7 add 3 add 3 is equal to, that becomes 9, 15. Total parts are 15. So each part, how to get each part is 360 divided by 15 to get each part. So now we will use our calculator to find out the value of each part, which is comes out 24. Now this is each one get each part of 24. Work out the amount of money that Ben gets. Ben. So Ben how many gets? Gets 7. Ben gets 7 parts. So 7 times 24. So Ben gets total amount of, use the calculator value, find out, which is 168. So answer is 168. That give you a 4 marks for that question. So secondly, they are saying write this into the standard form. Standard form, you need to write that you have to move decimal point to the right, because that is in that size. So this is our decimal point. We are need to move, how many point we are moving to the right? 1 point. 2 point and 3 points. So the answer will be 5.62 times 10 power. We're going to the right, so we're going to be negative power. The second, they are set into the ordinary, so we go 1452 times. They are say that 10 power is 3, so we can say that 10 power 3 is 1000. So we are moving, they are multiplying, so we move decimal point to the right. So 1 2 3, so answer is comes as 1452. So 1 mark, so 2 marks for that. So the question number 9 of that paper, which shows it. Now the circumference of a circle B is 90% of the circumference of the circle A. Find the ratio of the area of A and the area of B. So now, just like if I write down, this is circle, for example, A, and they said that the 90% is little bit smaller. We can say that this is B, the circumference. If this is 100%, that means they're gonna be a 90% of circumference. We have to assume that an easy value, so that will works out. So the circumference C represents circumference of A, ratio circumference of B. If I assume it, the circumference of A is 100, and that should be 90. So when you must simplify that one, so it becomes to 10 and 9. This is the ratio of circumference A and B. Now we need to find out the area of A ratio area of B. How to find out? Area of A ratio area of B. As you know, the area of A is equal to circumference of A over circumference of B, the squared. We need to find out the square. Just like if right now, what is the circumference of A? Formula 2 pi r squared, and the area formula is 2 pi r. So area formula is a pi r. When you divide these values, what happens? So these are cancelled, the pi cancel, yeah, and the 2 cancels, so that's why only r remaining. So when we squared of that, so that while we are doing the square of these values, so when we square with ours, that becomes 100 over 981, because we are done 10 over 9 square, 100 of that 81. So what is the ratio comes of in area, and this, which is 100 ratio 81. This is 2 marks for that. Secondly, square E has a side of length E centimeter, square F has a side of length F centimeter. The area of a square E is 44% greater than the area of square F. So work out the ratio E and F. We need to work out the ratio E and F. Same as it is, we have to work out area of E and area of F, which represent E over F squared, because area of, you need to find out. They said that the square means, I will write down, this is square. The E that has E centimeter, E side. So when you find the area of E, which is E squared, when you find the area of F is, which is F squared. So same thing we have done in here. So E over F, we need to divide it, that's square. So when you square root cancel, then you only have to find out the square root on both sides. So E F is equal to square root of area of E and area of F. So now again you need to represent what is the value of if area of f, same as it is, if area of this are the area of E is 44% greater than the area of square. If area of f is, I write down 100, so area of E what gonna be 144, because the 140 if this 100%, so you add 44 in there, so 144%. So that's why we're giving you an easy value in here. The E area is 44 over 100, square root that becomes 12 over 10, and you can more simplify 6 over 5. The ratio comes up E and F ratio is equal to 6 and 5. This is our answer. So now we are moving to our last question, which is for today the 10th question in a part 1. So 10 in the next part we will do that. So now they are asking, Mary travels to work by a train every day. Yeah, the probability gives her train table will not be late any day of 0.15, any day not be late. They complete the probability tree diagram. As you know that probability lies between 0 and 1. So if is 1 is a late, so what should be not late? Not late gonna be 0.85, so the chances of that is 0.85. If the one day is Thursday is late, so the second is also late, means same comes up. So not late is 85. Not late and late is 0.15, same as it is not late is 0.85. So the probability of late, not late, late, and not late times not late when you are finding. So these are our assumptions. If they find out the probability of late, then you need to multiply these two values to get the find out the probability. If they said the probability of find out late and not late, so we have two chances, late, not late, late. These are two chances. We have to add these values. First multiply, and then add value. Now they are saying work out the probability that the train will be late at least one day. At least one day means late. The probability of late plus probability of late, not late, plus probability of not late. Do we count this not late? No, they said that at least one should be a late. So these are the chances. We need to work out that value. So that becomes 0.15 times 0.15 plus 0.15, 0.85 plus 0.85 and 0.15. So need to work out and add values. That becomes 0.000225 plus 0.1275 plus 0.1275 . So this is the answer, 0.2775. 0.2775. The other way is only, you know that probability is lies between 1 and 0. So one takeaway, probability of not late. From out of 1, take away this only. You will don't need to write down these ones, so you will get the same answer. Like, let's see, 0.85 times 0.85, 0.7225. When you take away that one, so you will get 0.2775. This is answer. I hope you like this video. So see you in the next part of that paper. Thank you.